Today we're gonna compare zoom versus prime and find out which one is better for you. Hi, my name is David and this channel is all about helping beginner photographers and videographers. So if you're a beginner, you're more than welcome to subscribe. I know it's been a minute since my last upload and I'm really sorry for that. I've been busy decorating this background, so that's it. We will compare it with these things: price, flexibility, bokeh, and sharpness. I don't know about you, but for me, this is the first thing I look. Can I afford it? It may be the best lens that is ever made in the history of lens, but if I can't afford it, what's the point? Prime are much cheaper than zoom because they only cover one focal length. Zoom may be expensive, but they also cover a lot more range. But zoom are much cheaper if you try to cover all the ranges. Let's say you buy 16 to 35, 24 to 70, and 70 to 200. By that you covered from 16mm to all the way to 200mm with this price. I know it's not cheap by no means, but if you try to cover all that range with prime lens, it's gonna cost you this much. With zoom, you easily cover all that range with only 3 lenses, but with prime, you're gonna need around 6 lenses. Number 2, flexibility. Back when I was starting out, I only shoot with primes and it restricted me in many ways. But that doesn't mean prime are worse than zoom. It's just that zoom was better for me and the type of things I shoot back then. Hands down, zoom are way more flexible, especially in a run and gun situation like documentary and whatnot. Every minute is important in that type of scenario, so you can be busy in your corner, always changing lens cause you're shooting prime. More than anything in documentary filmmaking, every moment is quite unpredictable, so it's just better to zoom in and zoom out rather than changing your lens and trying to find out what focal length would you use. Number 3, bokeh or bokeh. Most of the time, prime lens have more aperture blades than zoom. The more the aperture blades, the rounder the bokeh or the bokeh balls. You can't really tell a difference in the longer focal length, but when it comes to the wider side, primes definitely stand out. Primes are better at isolating the subject from the background. You draw a person's eye into the subject by isolating them, which will help you tell a better story, and it's all about the story, people. Number 4, sharpness. Primes are much sharper than zooms because they have a less moving part inside them. They don't have extra glass that move in order to zoom. As a result, you get a better quality due to diffraction, which increase with higher number of lens elements inside, as in the case of zooms. Prime lens can deliver those beautiful bokeh, whereas most of the zoom lens just make everything blurry and smooth. It's a matter of preference, of course, but with prime lens you can easily make interesting background instead of a boring one. Now, how will you decide which one is better for you? That entirely depends on you, and I can say buy this or buy that. I don't know what type of things you shoot and what is your budget, but here are a few pointers that will help you decide which one is better for you, zoom or prime. Number 1, controlled situation. If you are in a controlled situation like, let's say, a movie or a commercial, you might want to use prime lens on that type of shoot. They produce better picture quality. They are better at low light. They are fast. Most of all that, they are better at isolating the subject from the background. Number 2, uncontrolled and unpredictable situation. In an uncontrolled and unpredictable situation, you might want to go with zoom lens. They are more flexible. Let's say you're in a sanctuary documenting about this rare tiger. You don't want to go near the tiger, of course. You might get mauled. Instead of getting mauled by a tiger for trying to get a tighter shot using prime lens. Number 3, sport. If sport is the type of thing you shoot or want to shoot, you might want to go with zoom in this too. You know, in sport, you can just go wherever the hell you want. They will give you a spot and that's it. In sport, everything went so quick and you don't have time to change your lens if you want to get the best shot. With zoom lens, you can easily just zoom in or zoom out from your little spot and get the shot without even lifting your butt. That's it for me today, so like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and see you next time. And please follow me on Instagram right here, and thank you for watching.